If you want to see love stories with a big age gap, you should definitely watch our picks for the best age gap romance movies.
I mean, what future could we possibly have? You know what I'm gonna miss the most? It's you.
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. The Hotspot.
You want to see my birthday cake?
It's your birthday? Seriously?
The Hotspot is a 1990 erotic thriller film directed by Dennis Hopper and stars Don Johnson, Virginia Madsen, and Jennifer Connelly. In this story, we follow drifter Harry Maddox, who reaches a small town in Texas and gets a job as a used car salesman. Soon, he plots a scheme to rob the local bank. But after the rob, he quickly gets into trouble with the local authorities and his boss's wife, while he finds himself falling in love with the accountant at work.
I'm 36.
Wow. Here. Have a sandwich, you poor old man. You have to keep up your strength.
Number 9. It Boy.
Ça fait plaisir de te voir. Ah, tu me fais visiter?
Oui.
Ok.
Super.
Who says only men can have a much younger partner? The French comedy It Boy shows that the reverse can happen too. This 2013 relationship comedy by David Moreau with Virginia Efary, Pierre Niney, and Charles Burling follows the story of a 38-year-old businesswoman, Alice Lantons, who wants to become the next editor of the magazine Rebelle. But she is denied a promotion due to her prudish nature. When Balthazar, a 20-year-old, crosses her path, she gets involved in a flirtatious relationship that gives her an advantage.
Dis-moi, est-ce que t'es libre ce soir?
Ce soir?
Oui.
Ah, j'ai un départ, enfin c'est des horaires libres, je suis dispo, libre, ouais.
Super, je t'envoie un texto pour te donner l'adresse.
Carrément.
Attends tout à l'heure. Salut.
Grave.
Number 8. Elegy.
You're deaf, Mr. Kepesh.
No, what?
Or maybe you don't want to hear. Maybe that's the problem with you.
Elegy is a 2008 romantic drama film directed by Isabelle Coixet and stars Penelope Cruz, Ben Kingsley, Dennis Hopper, Patricia Clarkson, and Peter Sarsgaard. Intelligent, adult, and intense, Elegy explores the obsession with passion in a relationship between a highly respected professor and an impossibly gorgeous student. Soon they form a hot love affair, but the professor struggles to keep up with the woman's beauty and her enchanting character. What can you do when you have a forbidden affair that threatens your whole career?
A beautiful woman, she stands out, she stands apart. Can't miss her.
But we never actually see the person. We see the beautiful shell. We're blocked by the beauty barrier.
Number 7. Copenhagen.
I never showed this to anyone before. Close your eyes.
Copenhagen is a coming-of-age adventure film directed by Mark Rasso and stars Gethin Anthony, Frederic Dahl Hansen, Sebastian Armesto, and Olivia Grant. Old age does not mean wise and experienced. This is the case for the immature William, who finds himself at a crossroads in Copenhagen. Not just in another beautiful city, but a beautiful young woman with whom he befriends. But when falling deeply for her, he comes to the conclusion that to be with her, despite her being half his age, he needs to grow up.
How old are you?
My real age, it's actually 345. I'm just trapped in this young body.
Right.
Number 6. An Education.
Look, if he had any sense, he wouldn't take a lift from a strange man, but I'm a music lover and I'm worried about your cello, so...
An Education is a 2009 coming-of-age drama film directed by Lone Scherfig and stars Carey Mulligan, Peter Sarsgaard, Alfred Molina, Rosamund Pike, and Dominic Cooper. Jenny is a 16-year-old girl who is stuck in the dull routine of high school. Yet she can't wait to finally reach womanhood and have a fast and passionate life. And when she meets a 30-year-old unsuitable suitor, he introduces her to a world of classical concerts and late-night events. Not quite what her parents have expected.
You didn't tell me you had a sister, Jenny.
Please.
You're a lucky man, Jack.
Yes, I suppose I am.
Number 5. And Your Mother Too. And Your Mother Too is a 2001 drama by Alfonso Cuarón, which received an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay. Starring Gael Garcia Bernal, Diego Luna, and Maribel Verdú, the film takes place in Mexico and follows the story of 2 teenagers and close friends, Julio and Tinoch, who set off on a journey to a fictional beach with the older and attractive Luisa in hopes of seducing her. On the way, a bitter rivalry emerges. Will their friendship collapse?
¡Órale, cabrón!
Ya, güey, perdón,
¡No de rodillas, pendejo!
No mames, cabrón, va a pedir aventón, güey, se nos va a ir.
Ya sé, cabrón, de rodillas, güey, te estoy diciendo.
Hazte para allá, güey.
Number 4. 5 to 7.
Dad, may I introduce Ariel Pierpont?
Enchanté.
Oh, no. I am the one who is enchanted.
5 to 7 may be a slightly different love story. The 2014 film by Victor Levin stars Anton Yelchin as aspiring writer Brian Bloom. One day, in search of inspiration, he meets Ariel, played by Berenice Marlowe, and is immediately fascinated by the Frenchwoman. Although 33-year-old Ariel makes it clear to 24-year-old Brian that she is married and that he could only see her between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., he begins a romance with the sensual woman.
Are you all right? I was just thinking, I never did a semester abroad in college, and I really regret that now. It was completely different.
From your expectations?
Number 3. The Reader.
Do you think you could get some time off? Maybe we could go on a trip.
What sort of trip?
A cycling holiday.
The 2008 film adaptation of the bestseller of the same name by Bernard Schlink is a melodrama directed by Stephen Daldry with Kate Winslet, Ray Fiennes, and David Cross in leading roles. When the student Michael Berg faints on the street, the much older Hannah helps him. After his recovery, Michael starts reading to her regularly and she becomes his first great love. But one day she disappears without a trace. Only years later, Michael meets her again as a defendant in the courtroom.
Do you know what you'd like?
What are you having?
You order. I'll have what you have.
Okay.
Number 2. Lost in Translation.
You ever switch seats?
I like this one. If I fall, someone will notice.
Lost in Translation is a beautiful story of cultural shock. Published in 2003, the romantic comedy drama was written and directed by Sofia Coppola and stars Bill Murray as aging actor Bob Harris and Scarlett Johansson as college graduate Charlotte. The renowned actor discovers what it is to be an average traveler in a country where no one speaks what he will perceive. There is an expected reluctance in our actor. That is, until he develops a sweet, friendly relationship with a fellow American. They start searching for the answers to their very intricate queries together.
I'm trying to organize a prison break. I'm looking for, like, an accomplice. We'd have to first get out of this bar, then the hotel, then the city, and then the country. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
You can't stop it, Ian. It's going to happen.
Please.
Okay, I won't get old, will that, do you?
Ce serait peut-être le moment d'annoncer à la famille qu'on s'aime, tu crois pas?
Je ne t'aime pas, moi.
C'est pas ce que j'ai ressenti sur la plage.
Je t'en supplie, s'il te plaît, va. Va dans ta chambre.
Si tu me dis pas que tu m'aimes, je pars pas.
What are you doing?
Was Aaron peeing in you?
No! Fred, no! I would never do that!
Okay. Are you sleeping over?
No! No! No?
Oh well.
Number 1. The Graduate.
Are you always this much afraid of being alone?
Yes.
Well, why can't you just lock the doors and go to bed?
I'm very neurotic.
The Graduate is a 1967 romantic comedy drama film directed by Mike Nichols and stars Anne Bancroft, Dustin Hoffman, and Catherine Ross. This all-time classic coming-of-age dramedy tells the story of 21-year-old Benjamin Braddock, a recent college graduate who wants to hide himself from adult advice and duties to instead enjoy the playful youth. Everything goes all right when he is seduced by Mrs. Robinson, a bored housewife and friend of his parents, until Benjamin starts falling in love with another woman.
Here we are. You got me into your house. You give me a drink. You put on music. Now you start opening up your personal life to me and tell me your husband won't be home for hours.
So?
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to Community TV.